This KFAN podcast is sponsored by Builders and Remodelers, exclusive Twin Cities provider of Elements Windows. Get the highest quality windows at unmatchable value. Visit buildersandremodelers.com for more details.
Come on. Why is this taking so long? This thing is ancient.
Still using yesterday's tech? Upgrade to the ThinkPad X1 Carbon. Ultra-light, ultra-powerful, and built for serious productivity with Intel Core Ultra processors, blazing speed, and AI-powered performance. It keeps up with your business, not the other way around.
Whoa, this thing moves.
Stop hitting snooze on new tech. Win the tech search at Lenovo.com. Lenovo. Unlock AI experiences with the ThinkPad X1 Carbon, powered by Intel Core Ultra processors, so you can work, create, and boost productivity all on one device.
Saks Off 5th is your secret to fashion's most wanted deals at up to 70% off. On the hunt for designer steals that'll turn heads and leave a trail of envy? Uncover Gucci, Valentino, Versace, Stuart Weitzman, and more, with new arrivals dropping weekly at prices too good to stay confidential. Luxe layers, statement boots, and tailored essentials from Saks Off 5th will put your wardrobe on the most wanted list. Head to SaksOff5th.com or a Saks Off 5th store near you for a style lineup you won't want to miss.
This message is sponsored by Greenlight. With school out, summer is the perfect time to teach our kids real-world money skills they'll use forever. Greenlight is a debit card and the #1 family finance and safety app used by millions of families, helping kids learn how to save, invest, and spend wisely. Parents can send their kids money and track their spending and saving, while kids build money confidence and skills in fun ways. Start your risk-free Greenlight trial today at greenlight.com/iHeart. That's greenlight.com/iHeart.
We all remember that one teacher who made a difference, who believed in us, challenged us, or just made learning fun. Now's your chance to say thank you in a big way with iHeartRadio's Thank a Teacher, powered by Donors Choose. Nominate an outstanding public school teacher who's gone above and beyond for their students to win $5,000 to stock their classroom with whatever they need. Today's teacher of the day is Zoe Graham, who teaches at Hennepin Elementary School and who folks told us brings a positive energy in supporting her first grade students and sees the strengths in each child. Help us say thank you to the educators shaping our future. Nominate your favorite teacher now at iHeartRadio.com/teachers.
I also remember the teacher that would swat me with a paddle when I misbehaved, and when they would make you stand in the corner for the last hour of class.
Which one? I feel like there were probably multiple.
Oh, there was multiple, yeah. Fifth grade teacher would do the swats with the paddle. Yeah, Mr. Kaiser. I talked about him just the other day.
Oh, yeah.
It would be like, all of a sudden, it'd be like you'd go, and they would take you down to the boiler room. And the reason they did that, because the boiler was so loud, it would muffle your cries. Ouch!
Well, what were you doing? Why are you getting in so much trouble?
Throw spitballs,
Stop
disturb
doing
the
that.
class.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm with you.
He also had another punishment called sheets, where you have to take, out of your notebook, you'd have to cover it with lead pencil and make it black both sides.
Oh,
no
boy.
white showing.
Oof.
So we had a guy in class named Larry who he was proactive. He would do them ahead of time so we'd have them in there.
Brilliant.
So what we would do, this is how mean we were. If one of us got in trouble, somebody would distract Larry away from his desk. He'd go in and steal them from Larry and turn them in. Larry had no idea where they're going. You've been getting in a lot of trouble, Larry.
Yeah, Larry.
Think about it. Genius. Larry. Genius. Sorry. Program password. That's what we're doing here.
Let's play.
Where are we at?
Right now it's 40-39. Lil B and Meat Sauce with a 1-point lead over Common and Fallness. As always, you can watch Program Password at KFAN.com/watch. Are we ready for the second half?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
Common and Meat Sauce. I need you two to take a look at the iPad, please.
All right.
The password is Fortune. Common, you're down a point, so the option is on you. Do you want to go first or second?
We'll go first.
All right, Common and Fallness for 10 to regain the lead.
Riches.
Famous?
What'd you just say?
Famous?
Oh. Meat Sauce and Lil B for 9.
Cookie.
Crunch.
Yes.
Common and Fallness for 8.
Cookie.
Fortune.
Yes.
Oh. I did not get that.
That's all right.
I thought that was it.
All right, Common and Fallness have regained the lead.
And I had the choice and took first. That was a 2 clue. That was an awful mistake on my part.
They're up 47-40. Lil B and Fallness. iPad, please. The password is battle. Lil B, you're down 7. Options on you. You want to go first or second?
I'll try first.
All right, Lil B and Sauce to regain the lead for 10.
War.
Fight.
Fallness and Common for 9.
Ship.
Battle.
Yes.
Yeah. That's
There
my
you go.
fault.
Thank you.
That's my
There you
fault.
go. Common.
Is Kevin Fallness
Great
good?
clue. Yeah, that's a really
I told
good
you guys
clue.
Kevin Fallness was good.
I just need
Nobody
the right-
believed me.
I just need the right partner.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I'm totally kidding.
I mean,
Please don't strike me.
Hell?
He
I'm
is
totally
locked
kidding.
in right now.
That was good.
Really good.
56-40. Common and Fallness with the lead. Common and Meat Sauce. Take a look at the iPad, please. The password is burger. All right, Sauce, stop the bleeding. You're down 16 here. Options on you. You want to go first or second?
We will go first.
All right, Sauce and Lil B for 10.
Whopper.
Burger.
Food, man.
You guys only get 10s.
Yeah.
Nicely done.
Good clue.
Thank you.
Very good.
Lil B and Meat Sauce have 50 points on 5 10-pointers. Common and Fallness lead by 6.
I'm actually glad you went first because if I would have, I was going to say Big Mac, and that would be 2 words.
Genius. And that's funnier than getting it right.
Yeah, you're right.
56-50, Common and Fallness with the lead. Lil B and Fallness. Take a look at the iPad. The password is bottle. All right, Lil B down 6. You can regain the lead again. Option is on you. You want to go first or second? Mm. 5 seconds.
Second.
All right, Fallness and Common for 10.
Whiskey.
Rye.
Lil B and Sauce for 9.
Glass.
Ice.
Boy, that was a long buzzer.
What?
Time
Fallness
stood
and
still.
Fallness and Common for 8.
Damn it.
I don't remember what you said.
Just anything.
Container.
Shot.
Lil B and Sauce for 7.
Plastic.
Cup.
Fallness and Common for 6.
Can.
Glass.
Lil B and Sauce for 5.
Coke.
Bottle?
Yes.
Okay, I thought, yeah, all right.
There we go. We'll take it.
Thank you.
Whiskey
Sorry.
bottle,
Yeah.
brand new car, oak tree.
You're in my way.
Who sings that?
That's Allman Brothers.
Thanks, Billboard 100.
Thank you.
It's a 1-point game.
Let's
Again.
go, Sauce.
56-55.
Get it
Common
together.
and
Let's go.
Fallness with the lead. Common and Meat Sauce. Take a look at the iPad. The password is trust. All right, Sauce, you're down 1. You can get the lead back. Options on you. Do you want to go first or second?
We will go second.
All right, Common and Fallness for 10.
Fund.
Bank.
Sauce and Lil B for 9.
Inheritance.
Trust. Go.
Good one.
I mean, yeah.
The delay just freaked me
Yeah,
out.
same. I think you thought I didn't know how to say those big money words.
You're made of money. I'm going to start calling you Money Lambert.
When's stand-up again?
What's the name of the show? Hold on. The name of the show again, hold on, is just a couple of pickpockets. The Petty Theft Tour. And the show is on...
Isn't it in Spicer where it's nicer?
Ooh, I like that.
yes.
Should use that.
Yeah.
I didn't put it
That's
down.
what we said when we were kids.
Wait, I didn't put it down in my
God.
I think it's the 11th. It's 11th. October 11th. Yeah.
Cool.
How far is Spicer from Glencoe?
Should we invite Rosen?
I don't know. Probably now. It's a big lake town.
That's
We would
the
go there
wilderness
when
town.
I was a kid. It's a really cool town. Spicer, where it's nicer. You're welcome.
3 in a row. I had a really
This
bad.
isn't good.
I had a bad joke that I actually decided not to go with for once. I was
Thank you.
proud of myself.
This isn't good. I don't like this.
3 in a row for Little B and Meat Sauce, and they have the lead,
Yep.
64 to 56. Little B and Fallness. Take a look at that iPad. The password is part. All right, Fallness down 8, so the option is now on you. Do you want to go first or second here?
We got to go second.
Okay.
Little B and Meat Sauce for 10.
Napa?
Valley.
Fallness and Common for 9.
Chapter.
Parts.
Oh, okay. I thought, yeah.
Put your parts away.
Yeah.
Put your Napa parts away.
That was good. That's my fault.
Damn it.
I go to
like this game.
I go to Youngstead's.
Yeah.
Who's that? What's that? Who's that?
Either that or
Youngstead's.
you just pull your own parts.
Yeah, or I just buy a new car. Yeah. Wow.
A 1-point game again. Common and Fallness now have the 1-point lead. They lead 65 to 64.
Oh.
Common and Sauce. Take a look at the iPad. The password is raw. Now the option's back on you, Sauce, because you're down a point. What do you want to do here? You want to go first or second?
We will go first.
All right, to regain the lead, Sauce and Lil B for 10.
Sushi.
Fish.
Common and Fallness for 9.
Rarest.
Raw.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dang it.
Rarest is good.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's a good clue.
The rarest you can get is raw, right?
Yeah. Yes. All right.
Rawhide. TV show 1950. Sorry.
Yeah.
Here's where we're at. Common and Fallness, you are now at 74 points.
Oh.
So any correct answer that is 6 or more, you win.
Okay.
Lil B and Sauce, you are 16 away. If you got a 10 here, that would make for an interesting tie going into the last one.
Big if.
Lil B and Fallness.
Wow, Kevin.
Take a look at that iPad, please.
We've gotten a lot of them.
The password is release. All right, Lil B, you're down 10. Option is on you. Do you want to go first or second?
I don't hear anything if I'm supposed to.
Sorry.
Secret.
Lil B, option's on you. You want to go first or second? You're down 10. 5 seconds.
I got to go second.
All right, Fallness and Common for 10 and the win. Five seconds.
Giveaway.
Handout. That wouldn't have been the word. There's no way that was.
Lil B and Sauce for 9.
Drop.
Lottery.
Fallness and Common for 8 and the win.
Fishing.
Contest.
Lil B and Sauce for 7.
Catch.
Release.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
That was a great one.
Really
That was a good one.
That was
so good.
That was a
As
hard
soon
word.
as you said it, I knew it was
Son of a gun. That was brilliant. That was really good.
To go first too.
So Common and Fallness still with the lead. They have 74, 6 or more, and they win. Lil B and Sauce, you're at 71. If you get 9 or more, you are victorious, and you're going to have the option here on this critical, most likely last clue.
Good luck.
Common and Sauce.
No hard feelings. I might slash the tires in your car, but
Common and Sauce. Take a look at the iPad. The password is Social. All right, Sauce, down 3 points. Biggest decision of the game. You have the option. Do you want to go first or second?
We'll go first.
Oh, boy. All right, Sauce and Lil B for 10 and the win.
Media.
Broadcast.
Common and Fallness for 9 in the win.
Butterfly.
Thumbelina.
You can't talk after the buzzer's gone. Sauce and Lil B for 8 in the win.
Twitter.
Social.
Yes, they win.
Yes! Sauce!
Or no. No.
What? No!
What do you mean?
You got 8 points.
We need a 9.
Yeah, you need a 9.
No!
I'm sorry. I screwed
should
that
have
up.
said Twitter. I was trying to do social butterfly.
I got it now.
Yeah.
Now I got it.
I screwed that up. You're at 79 points. You're 1 point shy.
Now we get to go first.
Yeah. Yep.
All right.
So it's 79-74.
pressure.
Lil B and Meat Sauce with the lead. So any correct answer for Lil B and Meat Sauce, you win.
We'll go first.
Common and Fallness.
Your mic's
Okay,
on.
Fallness, calm
need
down.
6 or more for a win.
No.
Who's got the iPad here?
I do.
Those two.
Okay, I had it written down wrong. Lil B and Meat Sauce.
Nope.
Excuse me, Lil B and Fallness. Take a look at the iPad.
He's
please.
rattled over there after the...
The password is miss. All right, Fallness. Down 5. You've got the option here. Do you want to go first or second?
We have to go first.
Okay.
Hey, Muss.
Fallness and Common for 10 and the win.
Congeniality.
Friendly.
Lil B and Meat Sauce for 9 and the win.
Wife.
Miss?
Yes, they win.
Oh, okay. I thought when you
I
said
could have
that,
done so many different things. I'm sorry.
No. I
Sauce,
said
good
miss.
job.
Thank you.
Nice done.
Yeah.
Nicely done.
Son of a gun. Sorry.
No,
we were
That was
right
a
there.
good
That was a
game,
really good-
guys.
that was fun.
Right
that was
there.
a great clue. I should have said miss as soon as I can. It's brilliant. That's on me. See,
all good.
Learn from me, Sauce. Sometimes you can take the blame.
What was the clue you said?
He said
Wife.
congenial.
I should have said beautiful.
Okay.
Oh, my God.
She already married you.
It's true,
Okay,
though.
calm down.
It's true.
That was fun. Great
Yeah, that
game.
was fun.
Thanks for coming in. Fallness, we always appreciate your patronage and your participating.
Thank you for having me. Real quick.
Yeah, you update on your son.
We've about a month ago we found out he's been diagnosed with a syndrome. It's called Usher's syndrome. Eventually he'll go blind, and part of the community there that we've tried to get involved with, they're putting on a walk next Saturday, 9 a.m. Harriet Band Shell. Everybody's going to meet down there. If you want more information, it's pinned on my Twitter page or my X page at Radio Fallness. That's 1L, 2 S's. They've raised almost $7,000 through his group alone. And I thought the coolest part about this is the high school team came up to my oldest son and said, hey, we heard about this. We want to be involved. These are the captains came up to my son, said, we want to bring, it's mandatory for everyone on the St. Louis Park high school hockey team to be there. So we got a whole group coming out there. Nordy's going to be there. And we're just one small little group of a whole group of people are going to walk around Lake Harriet next Saturday. So
That's awesome.
thank you
Very
for
cool, Fallness.
getting that out there.
Outstanding. Thanks, Fallness. Good luck with that.
Thank you.
Sauce, good to see you again. I'll see you. What's the name of the place again? It's Max's
In Spicer?
Yeah, are you going to play golf with me before the show? Think about it, because they got a golf course there too. So we're going to play some. I'm going to play some golf. Little
Maybe.
Crow. We'll talk about it.
Well, who will we rip?
Rosie.
Okay, I'm in.
Yeah, I thought so. Lil B, thanks.
Thanks, guys.
We'll take a break, come back with more Common Man. On the other side of the break, former International Boxing Federation super middleweight champion of the world, Caleb Truax, Golden here. We'll be on to talk Crawford versus Alvarez. That's next year on The Fan.
Come on, why is this taking so long? This thing is ancient.
Still using yesterday's tech? Upgrade to the ThinkPad X1 Carbon. Ultra-light, ultra-powerful, and built for serious productivity with Intel Core Ultra processors, blazing speed, and AI-powered performance that keeps up with your business, not the other way around.
Whoa, this thing moves.
Stop hitting snooze on new tech. Win the tech search at Lenovo.com. Unlock AI experiences with the ThinkPad X1 Carbon, powered by Intel Core Ultra processors, so you can work, create, and boost productivity all on one device.
Saks Off 5th is your secret to scoring fashion's most wanted deals at up to 70% off. On the hunt for designer steals that'll turn heads and leave a trail of envy? Uncover Gucci, Valentino, Versace, Stuart Weitzman, and more top designers at prices too good to stay confidential. Dare to get caught up in luxe layers, statement boots, fall denim, and bohemian dresses from Saks Off 5th that'll put your wardrobe on the most wanted list. Men's must-haves are here too, with tailored essentials, cozy sweaters, sneakers, and designer accessories for every fall mission. With new arrivals dropping weekly at Saks Off 5th, the pursuit for the ultimate find is always on. Whether you're looking for a seasonal wardrobe refresh, shopping for a specific occasion, or just want to get inspired, Saks Off 5th is your partner in crime for the big score. Head to SaksOff5th.com or a Saks Off 5th store near you for up to 70% off every day. This is a style lineup you won't want to miss.
This is Jacob Goldstein from What's Your Problem? Business software is expensive, and when you buy software from lots of different companies, it's not only expensive, it gets confusing, slow to use, hard to integrate. Odoo solves that, because all Odoo software is connected on a single affordable platform. Save money without missing out on the features you need. Odoo has no hidden costs and no limit on features or data. Odoo has over 60 apps available for any needs your business might have, all at no additional charge. Everything from websites to sales to inventory to accounting, all linked and talking to each other. Check out Odoo at odoo.com. That's odoo.com.
If you eat too many ultra-processed foods, you could be starving your gut microbes, and they'll get hangry. That's one of many things I learned after working on a new audio course about the gut microbiome. You can learn how to keep your gut happy by listening to Try This from The Washington Post. I'm Christina Quinn. I host Try This. Dig in with me on practical advice for life's common challenges. Follow Try This right now wherever you're listening. Seriously, try it.
Join Meat Sauce and KFAN this Sunday at the Lowe's Earn Your Sunday Tour outside U.S. Bank Stadium, right across from the Legacy Ship, from 2 to 4 p.m. Enjoy NFL fan experiences, photo ops, and play Madden 26. You could even win a trip to the big game in Santa Clara. Details at KFAN.com, keyword calendar.
13:14 past. I'm the common man, Dan Cole. He's 10 to me. We're excited and delighted to be joined on the Connecticut Water Systems Hotline by the former International Boxing Federation super middleweight champion of the world from Osseo, Caleb Golden, Truax champ. How are you, me boy?
Good, me boy. How you doing?
I'm doing well. Thank you very much. You won the title beating James DeGale as a 40-1 underdog. Tomorrow, Crawford fights Alvarez. They're a day away from their fight. What were you going through a day? Tell us a little bit about that day before a world championship fight, the day before you won the title.
Well, the day before is usually pretty tame, unless you have a little bit of weight to cut in the morning. But basically weigh in and hang out the rest of the day, rehydrate, refuel your body, and just wait. The waiting game.
The waiting part of it, I got to think, has got to be difficult because, you get up the next day, the fight's not till the night. Do you try to sleep later? How do you keep your mind off the fight? Because, you're going inside of the confines of the 4 ring posts and, you're fighting another guy who's got 2 arms, 2 legs, and a head. He's a man, a human being, a fighter, and you can get hurt. So how do you keep your mind off the fight or just keep focused? What's that like?
I was always pretty relaxed on the day of the fight. The hard part has already been done, the training and the weight cut. That was the part that was unenjoyable. The fight was the fun part. So I always had the same routine. I would just kind of go for a walk in the morning, eat my breakfast. When you're fighting in a big fight like this, you usually have to weigh in the next day, the second day weigh in to make sure you're not 10 pounds over of the contracted weight. So you have to take care of that and then just basically wait around, and that's when the butterflies start coming up, and that's when you got a bunch of crazy thoughts in your head.
You have Crawford versus Alvarez, 104 victories between them and only 2 defeats. Crawford's undefeated. I think it's 40-0.
Yeah.
Alvarez 63-2-2, something like that. Got 2 world-class fighters going toe-to-toe tomorrow night.
Yeah, 2 of the best of our generation for sure. I know Canelo Alvarez has been around forever. He seems like he's old, but he's only, I think, 34 or 35 years old, because he started when he was 16 as a pro down in Mexico. And Crawford is 40. He's a 3-division champion, looking to be a 4th division champion, and just great fighters. I was in the amateurs at the same time Crawford was. He was a Nebraska guy, so we crossed paths a couple times in the amateurs, and he actually fought a couple guys here from Minnesota. Tony Lee, I know you know Tony Lee. Fought him in a really good amateur fight, and a guy from my gym, Derek Winston, he fought him. Another good fight. So I've known about Crawford since he was about 17 years old, and he can really fight, man.
Yeah, he's one of the best, technical fighters, I think, that's around right now. Alvarez can box too, but I think the storyline here is Crawford's coming up, a couple of weight divisions from his normal, fighting weight, his natural weight.
Yeah.
He's coming up to fight at 168, and that kind of seems to be the storyline. I hear everybody saying they're either thinking Crawford will outpoint him because he's a talented boxer, he can stick and move, and he'll be able to stay away from Alvarez. Then there's others that say Alvarez, because of his size and more of a natural weight, he's going to be able to eventually get to him and wear him down, and either, TKO or even a knockout. How do you see the fight? And are those accurate when you talk about Crawford boxing and staying away and not brawling, and Alvarez trying to make it like a phone booth kind of a fight?
I think for Canelo to be successful and get the win, that's what kind of fight he's going to have to make it. I don't think he will be successful. I think I'm picking Crawford to win. I think he outboxes him. I think he's just a better fighter. And Canelo, Crawford is a switch hitter. He can fight either right-handed or left-handed, unusually well on both sides. Most guys, if they're a right-handed fighter and they switch to left-handed, there's a drop-off between their natural side and the one they switch to. And Crawford can fight either way just as good. And Canelo's had problems with southpaws in the past. I thought he lost Iruslandi Lara years back, and he had some problems with Billy Joe Saunders until he ended up breaking his eye socket and stopping the fight. But I think Crawford outboxes him. I think he's just the better fighter, and the size is definitely the story here. But Canelo is not a huge super middleweight, right. And Crawford, I saw him weigh in earlier today, and they both weighed 167.5. And normally when somebody jumps up 3 weight classes like Crawford's doing, they look a little bit soft, and he looks great. He looks ripped and ready to go, and he's not that much smaller than Canelo, same height. Canelo will be the thicker guy, a little bit bigger on fight night, I imagine, put on a little bit more pounds, but I just don't see Terrence Crawford losing.
Give me a scenario of Alvarez winning. What would he have to do if he were to win? How do you think it would go down?
Crawford is a slow starter. He's a thinker, kind of the way I fought, where try to figure your guy out the first couple rounds. And against Canelo, you can't do that. You have to start fast. You have to win those early rounds. And if Crawford starts slow, if Canelo builds up some momentum and gets to him, starts punching to the body, slowing Crawford down, that's how he wins. I don't think he'll win a decision. I think if he does win, it'll be like a late stoppage. And I think I don't see either one of these guys winning by knockout, just because they're both such high-level fighters and not going to make those mistakes. And I think I just see Crawford winning by decision, close decision.
Yeah.
I think it'll be a good fight, but it'll be a technical fight, sweet science. You're not going to see any crazy knockdowns or crazy exchanges. I think it's just going to be such high-level chess that the normal fan might ask for some more action. But I love that type of fight, and I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I'm just going to say that, I know the fans like Rock'em Sock'em. Just the other day, Deuce and I were watching Foreman against Lyle. And, that was, I think, they knocked each other down in the same round, and maybe even one of them knocked the opponent down twice. I mean, and people like those kind of, really not a lot of style, just a lot of slugfest. But I'm with you. That's why they call it the sweet science. I like it when the technical skills are there, and you got to adjust as the fight goes on. If something's not working, you corner, and you got to come up with a different strategy, right?
Yeah, and that's where I think Terrence Crawford shines, where he's just so great at making adjustments. And that's not to say that Canelo is not great at it either, but I just see Crawford being the better fighter, and that's what I'm going with, despite the coming up in weight from 154 to 168.
Well, let's go back to when you won the title over DeGale. When you talk about strategies and changing things in that fight, did it go exactly as planned from when they first signed the fight and in the gym training and sparring, or do you have to change as the fight went on? Were there things that surprised you or things that weren't working and you have to make some changes? How does that go during a prize fight between two world-class fighters?
It went exactly as I planned. I got the win.
Right.
But no, I knew Tom and Tony and Ron had a good game plan, and I knew that I wasn't going to be able to outbox DeGale because he was an Olympic gold medalist and slick and just a classy boxer. So I had to make it a fight, kind of like Alvarez is going to need to do tomorrow. And I just got to him early and roughed him up. And even though I was losing a couple of the first and second round, the fight was being contested in the spots that I wanted to be contested. So even though I was down in the cards 2-0 probably after 2 rounds, I was happy with the way things were going, and then hurt him in the 5th round and cruised on and beat him up over the rest of the fight.
You fought a lot of world-class fighters. You fought Caleb Plant, Peter Quillen. You fought Danny Jacobs, Anthony Durrell. You also fought a lot of local.
Jermaine
Taylor. Yes, that's right. Taylor, you knocked. That's when you told me when you knocked him down. You said that was when it dawned on you. It kind of like a light bulb. You said, I can fight with the best in the world. You never really know until you get into the ring with the best in the world, right?
That's right.
Yeah, but you also fought a lot of really talented local kids. Like you fought Cerezo Ford and Vanda, and you fought Andy Coley and others. What's the difference between? How do you get from being like Vanda and Bonsante? They main evented at Madison Square Garden, so they were really talented kids.
Yeah.
But what is it that separates the guys that are just right on that fringe to the guys that got like you to be a top 10 contender and a world champ?
For me, it was just my team. I stuck with the same guys. All my guys. Yep. I stuck with them the whole time. We had a really good plan, and I started late in boxing, like most people that know my story. I started when I was 20, and I just really, really worked my butt off. And I knew that because I started late, I was going to have to either outwork people or outthink them. I wasn't going to outexperience them. So just grinding day in and day out, and locally, there's been a few world class guys.
Yep.
The last 10 years. Jamal James, Robert Brandt. But it's hard to explain the difference between a local fighter and a national prospect, and then like a world champion caliber fighter. Obviously, you've seen enough boxing to where when you see it, you just know it.
Correct.
It's just hard to explain what it is, but I can tell instantly. Like, this kid's got it. He's got it.
Speaking of your team, you got a new team now. Corey Rapiz, the Common Man Dan Cole, and Deuce.
My man Deuce.
Yeah, your man Deuce. We're going to be. We did a show for Rapiz Boxing up at Grand Casino Hinckley on February 14th, and it was you doing. They were streaming it on. I think it's boxing.com, BXING.com. I can't remember. I'll get it straight eventually, but it was. I was supposed to do the blow-by-blow, and you were going to do the commentary, and then Deuce and I were going to share the ring announcing. Well, next thing we know, I'm up in the ring. You're doing it solo. I point at Deuce sitting next to you and say, put the headset on. Next thing you know, he's like Jim Lampley. He just kind of took over the broadcast, and I didn't say a word the rest of the night, and we're going to do it again.
Yeah, he was great. Yeah, I was kind of hoping that he was just going to come by himself and not with you, and we'd just be on it to call together and get the dead weight off the broadcast. But it looks like we're all going to be back, getting the band back together, and it's going to be fun, man. Next Friday up at Grand Casino, the 19th.
And you said there's you told me on a text, we text and talk more than most people know, that this is one of the best Minnesota/local cards that have put together in a number of years, top to bottom.
Yeah, I think so. Tony Woods is going to be in the main event. He's a guy that I sparred with in Iowa transplant, a real good fighter. I'm really excited. I think I told you the other day when we were texting, I'm really excited about Eddie Valenzuela. He's making his pro debut. He's been one of the best amateur fighters here in Minnesota for the last probably 6-7 years. Also, Knowledge Johnson. He's out of the Firehouse Gym in Columbia Heights. He's making his pro debut. He just is coming off a silver medal in the National Gold Glove tournament here a few months back. So those guys are making their debuts, and a couple good matchups. Just local guys, trying to vie for maybe a national shot, like we were just talking about, where maybe they get that shot against a contender. Hopefully they win. Maybe they get bumped up to contender status, and to see where things go.
You've got Crawford in a decision. I've got Alvarez late TKO.
Yeah.
What do you think of that? Yeah, we'll do that. I just thought I'd say that. Just see what you're doing. Hey, thanks again, Caleb. I appreciate it. Enjoy the fight tomorrow night. We'll probably text during the fight, and then I'll see you next Friday night.
Yeah. I'm actually hosting a watch party down at Tom's Watch Bar with in conjunction with Lupulin Brewing and my beer 8 count. So if anyone's looking for a spot to watch, come out to Tom's Watch Bar and drink a couple cold 8 counts with me.
What's the name of the place again?
Tom's Watch Bar, right downtown on Hennepin down there.
All right, sounds good. I'll see you next Friday. Thanks, Caleb.
All right, my boy.
You bet. It's Caleb Truax, Caleb Golden Truax, former IBF super middleweight champion of the world. Let's take a break. When we come in, call in now.
Get some callers.
1-800-320-5326. We're going to do program trivia. Whoever answers, Tenneby's put together 3 questions. The answers to those questions found in the body of the Common Man program from about 12:30 or so until now. If you're the first person to answer all 3 questions, you win a pair of tickets to the Vikings-Falcons game, the Vikings home opener on Sunday night. So call now and we'll take calls here on the Common Man program on the Fan.
Come on, why is this taking so long? This thing is ancient.
Still using yesterday's tech? Upgrade to the ThinkPad X1 Carbon. Ultra-light, ultra-powerful, and built for serious productivity with Intel Core Ultra processors, blazing speed, and AI-powered performance that keeps up with your business, not the other way around.
Whoa, this thing moves.
Stop hitting snooze on new tech. Win the tech search at Lenovo.com. Lenovo. Unlock AI experiences with the ThinkPad X1 Carbon, powered by Intel Core Ultra processors, so you can work, create, and boost productivity all on one device.
Saks Off 5th is your secret to scoring fashion's most wanted deals at up to 70% off. On the hunt for designer steals that'll turn heads and leave a trail of envy? Uncover Gucci, Valentino, Versace, Stuart Weitzman, and more top designers at prices too good to stay confidential. Dare to get caught up in luxe layers, statement boots, fall denim, and bohemian dresses from Saks Off 5th that'll put your wardrobe on the most wanted list. Men's must-haves are here too, with tailored essentials, cozy sweaters, sneakers, and designer accessories for every fall mission. With new arrivals dropping weekly at Saks Off 5th, the pursuit for the ultimate find is always on. Whether you're looking for a seasonal wardrobe refresh, shopping for a specific occasion, or just want to get inspired, Saks Off 5th is your partner in crime for the big score. Head to SaksOff5th.com or a Saks Off 5th store near you for up to 70% off every day. This is a style lineup you won't want to miss.
This is Jacob Goldstein from What's Your Problem? When you buy business software from lots of vendors, the costs add up and it gets complicated and confusing. Odoo solves this. It's a single company that sells a suite of enterprise apps that handles everything from accounting to inventory to sales. Odoo is all connected on a single platform in a simple and affordable way. You can save money without missing out on the features you need. Check out Odoo at odoo.com. That's odoo.com.
If you eat too many ultra-processed foods, you could be starving your gut microbes, and they'll get hangry. That's one of many things I learned after working on a new audio course about the gut microbiome. You can learn how to keep your gut happy by listening to Try This from the Washington Post. I'm Christina Quinn. I host Try This. Dig in with me on practical advice for life's common challenges. Follow Try This right now wherever you're listening. Seriously, try it.
Couple 13-14 past Common Man program. I'm Common East Tenneby. We're going to go kind of quick because it's time for program trivia, where the first person to answer 3 questions, the answers can be found in the body of the Common Man program, will win tickets to the Vikings-Falcons game. We only got about 8 or 9 minutes, and sometimes it goes a little longer because the questions can be very tricky. But we're going to start right now. Winner who answers answer the 3 questions correctly will win tickets to the Vikings-Falcons game. And there, finally figured it out. Here we go. Let's start with our first caller, and that would be Nicole. Nicole, thanks for calling. You know how to play. You ready for the questions?
I am.
According to Common, which NBA player should have his own line of bronzer?
LeBron James.
Number 2, which band dropped the new single today titled Making Love to Morgan Wallen?
Limp Bizkit.
That is correct. And here's the final one. What was the name of Common's friend in 5th grade that blackened out sheets of paper ahead of time before being punished?
Larry.
Wow. Congratulations. You must be a regular listener or just wanted the tickets really bad and decided to torture yourself.
I'm a big fan.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Tenemy, put her on hold, will you? Because I'll hang up. Otherwise, I don't know how to. I don't think thanks, Nicole. I appreciate it. I don't think I would hang up on her, but I didn't want to take that chance. How about that? You were right. You said the first 2 shouldn't be too terribly difficult. The last one, because you had to be listening, it's Larry. And it was Larry. And so she got that right.
Before I take Nicole's information, let me give you some Vikings injury stuff that maybe you can talk about while I chat with Nicole.
All right.
We didn't get the official injury report, but KOC did talk today to the media. Christian Darrisaw, Jeff Okudah, Andrew Van Ginkel are all out.
Okay.
All are progressing according to KOC, but all are out. Harrison Smith is questionable. Ryan Kelly, center, is active. So that's what we know as of right now.
All right, very good. Ryan Kelly active, so I guess that's good news. I think he plays. I mentioned to you before that a source of mine said he didn't think Darrisaw would play for a couple of games. He could play, I guess, but I don't know. So anyway, it'll be interesting to see, and injuries always seem. I mean, Darrisaw is out. He's out for Sunday, as is Gink and Okudah. And so, not having Darrisaw, obviously, I mean, he's the left tackle. He's the guy you drafted him in the first, I think it was first-round pick, right? Boatload of money, played well. He's the guy, got the knee injury last year. Teneby and I were talking about this. I don't rush those things, especially, reconstructive knee surgery, and again, I'm no expert. I don't know, just because you've had reconstructive knee surgery, and it's 10 months in, does it help? I think it was 10 months ago that he had the surgery, roughly. So is there a better chance? I mean, is it completely, totally 100% healed right now? You would think if it was, he would play, but is there still work to do, or is it a trust factor thing? I think, matter of fact, I think I saw a quote from Darrisaw. If it wasn't him, it was another player that was talking about an injury and say a lot of it's just that trust factor. Trusting that, anytime you've had an injury and you tear up your knee and you can't put any pressure on it, you can't walk on it, you have surgery, then just gingerly and Marianne, it's sometimes just psychologically hard to wrap your head around that. No, it's fine. You can go back to doing the normal activities you did, playing pro football, and you're really no worse for the wear. So we'll see. Okudah, he's an interesting character. I think he was the 3rd overall pick out of The Ohio State, if I'm not mistaken, by the Kitties. And when you're selected that high, if you're the 3rd pick overall, you're expected to be a star. And he had his moments in Detroit. Where did he go after? Is the Vikings his 3rd or 4th team? Because I know he started in Detroit.
I remember Detroit. Yeah. I feel like there was a Philadelphia and Houston maybe in there.
So
I can look it up for sure.
And I know that during, I don't know if it was Oda's or if it was during mini camp or even just during training camp, I remember O'Connell.
Detroit, I was way off. Detroit, then Atlanta for a year, Houston last year.
Okay.
And then the Vikings this year.
All right, so it's 4th team in
6 years.
Yeah, in 6 years. And again, 3rd pick overall, you're expected by this time to be a star, maybe even be a Pro Bowl.
It looks like he had a lot of injury stuff with Detroit.
That's it. He's been injury riddled to a certain extent, including in Detroit. And I know O'Connell, maybe you can, if you remember this too, Teneby, they said They liked what they saw. I think they say that about all players, but liked what they saw, and they did think there was a role for him on the team. It might not be as a starter, every down player, but they had a role for him. So, and you and I have discussed this before. When you grab players off waivers or a trade or whatever that were highly regarded, first-round picks, especially high first-round picks, and for whatever reason, injury, performance, whatever, they don't perform well, I don't mind taking a flyer on a guy like that, as long as you don't have to pay him a lot. And Sam Darnold would have been a perfect example for the Vikings. He was same number, third pick overall, struggled with the Jets, had his moments, and then who was his second team again? I forget. Darnold.
Carolina.
Carolina had his moments, but he had more mediocre or bad moments, and he had good ones. And so then he ends up here in Minnesota, and we all know what happened, and now he's with Seattle. So guys, I'd like the Okudah pick him. Now, whether it works out or not, I don't know, but I don't mind getting guys that were highly regarded, And then sometimes, though, tend to be when you pick up the guy he was a 6th-round draft pick somewhere, has been cut before, you find a diamond in the rough sometimes, too. Guys will actually perform.
By the way, I still believe Stephon Gilmore, who was on the team last year, I think he's still a free agent. I don't think he's been picked up by anybody.
Why do we get Gilly? I think we
Gilly.
We could take Gilly. I'm going with the Vikings, tend to be. I mean, that's an easy pick. I know it sounds like a homer pick, but I was, and again, it's that recency bias and that, overreaction. But the way that team came together in the, mid-third quarter to the end of the game, I mean, they just, both offensively and defensively, special teams, the kid was returning punts. We had the partial block. I mean, there was a lot of good things from the club. And I just I'm not an Atlanta guy. Not that I dislike Atlanta. I just have not seen anything. There's nothing about what I like the idea that they got a young quarterback. I think Penix can be pretty good, but I like the Vikings at home. I'll take the purple to go to 2-0 and to keep pace with the Green Bay Packers.
I will take the purple, but I think it's going to be close.
Yeah.
I'm a little concerned with the injuries. Van Ginkel out. I know, maybe Dallas Turner in year 2 can have a bigger role in this game, but I think Van Ginkel's a bit of a hit. He seems to come up with a big play or two every single game.
Yep.
You don't have Cashman anymore in the middle. Your secondary's not as deep without Okudah, and you still don't have your best offensive lineman in Christian Darrisaw.
Yes.
So, and we already know Jordan Addison's not in the lineup. So they're a little thinner than I would like them to be at this moment. I think Atlanta's offense might be able to move the ball a little bit.
Detroit and Chicago, somebody's always got to go, and more importantly, tend to be the team that loses only has a 12% chance of making postseason play. No other reason than I think Detroit's just got better talent overall, even though it's been against Dopey Dan. I think Detroit gets their first win of the season. How about you? Or are you taking Chicago?
Detroit at home.
Yeah, I think Detroit at home. Boy, that was fun today.
I think both offenses are going to be flying in that game.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Thanks for having me.
Hey, great job.
You as well. We enjoyed our visit. We'll be back on Monday at 12 noon. Enjoy your weekend, but stick around. Big Ticket, JG, they're next, right here on The Fan.
Good night. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night, Minnesota!
Good night, folks, and good night, Mrs. Calabash, wherever you are.
Listen back to any of Common Man's programs by podcasting on the iHeartRadio app or KFAN.com.
Come on, why is this taking so long? This thing is ancient.
Still using yesterday's tech? Upgrade to the ThinkPad X1 Carbon. Ultra-light, ultra-powerful, and built for serious productivity. With Intel Core Ultra processors, blazing speed, and AI-powered performance, it keeps up with your business, not the other way around.
Whoa, this thing moves.
Stop hitting snooze on new tech. Win the tech search at Lenovo.com.
Lenovo.
Unlock AI experiences with the ThinkPad X1 Carbon, powered by Intel Core Ultra processors, so you can work, create, and boost productivity all on one device.
Saxaw 5th is your secret to fashion's most wanted deals at up to 70% off. On the hunt for designer steals that'll turn heads and leave a trail of envy? Uncover Gucci, Valentino, Versace, Stuart Weitzman, and more, with new arrivals dropping weekly at prices too good to stay confidential. Luxe layers, statement boots, and tailored essentials from Saks Off 5th will put your wardrobe on the most wanted list. Head to SaksOff5th.com or a Saks Off 5th store near you for a style lineup you won't want to miss.
This is Jacob Goldstein from What's Your Problem? When you buy business software from lots of vendors, the costs add up and it gets complicated and confusing. Odoo solves this. It's a single company that sells a suite of enterprise apps that handles everything from accounting to inventory to sales. Odoo is all connected on a single platform in a simple and affordable way. You can save money without missing out on the features you need. Check out Odoo at odoo.com. That's odoo.com.
If you eat too many ultra-processed foods, you could be starving your gut microbes, and they'll get hangry. That's one of many things I learned after working on a new audio course about the gut microbiome. You can learn how to keep your gut happy by listening to Try This from The Washington Post. I'm Christina Quinn. I host Try This. Dig in with me on practical advice for life's common challenges. Follow Try This right now wherever you're listening. Seriously, try it.